Alright, so welcome to another episode of Inspired Content. We're doing a week of tabletop games, 5 episodes. And this one's going to be a little unusual. First of all, I've had them for a long while but never opened them. They've been sitting in storage, and that's part of the reason they got a little bit crushed. But this is Lego Orient Expedition. Orient Expedition. And you can see on the side there it says board game. And it looks like up there there's a picture of what the board can look like. So I'm going to take a look at these and see what ideas they inspire. And I'll see you on the other side of that.
Okay, so here's a villain, and here's a villain, and they're each started with a weapon, or an item, at least. And here are the 2 heroes to choose from. So you start out with a hero, you place him on the hero spot, you have a die, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a huck. And your hero has a card. And you'll notice that the hero cards have different stats for each character. And here's a villain card. They also have stats. And the difference between a hero and a villain is the color of the character icon. Alright, so taking this hero. And you'll notice I put at various points around the board items on the little X's along the path. And each of those items has its own card. So the musket has a +4 to defense attack. The backpack has a +4 to lock. I guess that's what that is. Binoculars +3 to speed. So weapon, weapon, speed, speed, weapon. Alright, so, starting where you are, if you go across the map, this and this location are locations at which you can access the temple. This and this are locations at which you can access the plane. And over here, that little red trophy, that's the point where whoever lands on that, the game ends and point totals are totaled up. Alright, and once you're on the temple grounds, there are a series of challenges. And as you beat the challenges, they're done for everybody. So if you go through and you defeat all the challenges but have to fall back, the next character through only has to defeat the last challenge before they win. And once you're on temple grounds, you don't have to use the die. You just go from challenge to challenge. But when you start, you roll the die, hook. And that results in, if you roll a hook outside of the temple, a Sam Sinister appears in front of you. And now you have to choose a skill factor. And any equipment you have, which I have none. So if I had, say, this, that's a +1 to defense and strength, so that would be a 4. But since it's just a 3, then you roll the die again. So that's 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. And Sam Sinister rolls the die. He gets a 5. And since his defense attack is 3, he wins. In which case, Sam Sinister takes one of my items if I had any, which I don't. But alternatively, if I won 5, and he got 5, that would be a tie, actually. If you win, you take an item from Sam Sinister. If he wins, he takes an item from you. If you roll a hook, roll again. Scores are tied, roll again. So in that case, I would have won, and I would take something from him. And ta-da! So he goes back to where he was. And now I have a revolver. Alright, so we're starting that round. And now that I have the revolver, see it adds +3 to my defense and attack. 5. Now my character's movement is 2. Plus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I land on the snowshoes. Now you can only carry as much as you can hold. In this case, if I put them on his feet, he's still got one hand to hold things. If I put them in his hand, he doesn't. The snowshoes add +3 to his movement. So next time I roll 4. So now we have movement of 2, roll of 4 at 6, plus 3, that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Give me the binoculars. And he can hold those, but now his hands are full. If he wishes to pick up anything else, he's going to have to get the backpack. 4. So, 4 plus 2, 6, plus 9, 3 makes 9, plus 3 more makes 12. And so he can move 12 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can move there, but if I do, that's the last movement I can make. So I can finish there. Alright, and I can roll again. 5 plus 2 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So he can move 13 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I'm on board the temple, I can... Okay, so if I want to overcome a challenge, like this one is the secret door. This secret door has a 9 luck challenge. So I have 1 luck plus 4 luck for the backpack, and that would get me 5. That would be a failure. If I failed, I'd lose an item and go back. So when you lose an item, it goes back to one of the cross patches. And you can choose to go back and get items again, or you can continue to try. Now, if I try to do this with defense, I have a revolver, which is a 3. That's 6. Defense would require a lot more. Speed I can't use to get through there. But there's this little hidden gem right here, which is actually a gem. And this gem, if I have it, I automatically get through. But I don't have it, so I can't go through there. I could go to the first challenge, which would be, I could go try to get the plane. Can I take the plane? Takes it 12 luck, or 10 defense. So I have a revolver, which is 3, and my main character, which is 3. I would need something else to take the plane. Once you have the plane, when you roll the dice, you can move chunks of board rather than just individual squares. Alright, so looks like I need to find a challenge that I can beat with speed. I have 2. I have 5, 8, I should probably get the map. And once I get the map, I should be able to make the movements. So, map 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn over. And he has to be able to hold it. But luckily we've got the backpack now. Backpack allows us to hold it. So now we've got 2, 5, 8, 11. No, 8, 9, yeah, 11. And in order to get past the first one, we need 10. But it's interesting to note that when you get past the first one, the second one, you either need a pickaxe or a defense or luck of those numbers. Yep, alright, so that's the basics of it. And challenge 1 is a bridge that's cut. Challenge 2 is unblocking the door, I guess. Once you've done that, door is open. And there is another challenge, which is booby-trapped axes that swing down. And once you've done that, there is a ejection lever. Once you've done that, there is the sliding door, which lets you get to the golden sword, and that is this item. Now, as I said earlier, if my character is playing with another person who's playing this character, and this character beats this, and the axes, then this character only has to beat the ejection plate and the secret door in order to get to the sword. And then the goal is to get to that red mark right there, which is the finish line. And once you do that, so the game is complete when the person carrying the golden sword reaches the trophy. The player with the most points wins. Check the item cards to see how many points each item you are carrying is worth. Note that the jewel is worth 4 points. So that would be like 4, 7, 10. And so if that was what we had, that would be the total of your points. You would have the sword, that would add 5 to you. And so on. Alright, and then one of the benefits of this is that you can actually move these tiles around to a new location and customize gameplay there. So right now, the only way to get to the victory is to come through here. But if I set it up over here, you can come in on either of those sides. And if you put the plane over here, you can get access to the plane by going through this side, or this side. If you move this one from here, and put it over here, so you have to have something different here, because you cannot have your start location isolated so that you can't get to it. So you have to do like this. And so you're starting over here. And there's another game where you can add more tiles. They're going to be green. As you can see, it starts to head into the green territory down here. But in addition to that, you can add some of these other areas. And these other areas have challenges. So, it has a challenge, a villain, and a character. And the challenge is to get the treasure, it looks like. Which does this, and releases a monster. But it gets you a jewel too, right? Yep, it gets you a blue jewel. And then there's this challenge, or this site. And that site has super frustrating packaging. Okay, so it has a challenge, an item, and a villain. And with that one, I have to say, This one is perhaps one of my favorites. Because you do this, and the trap door. Oops, tiger's tail got in the way. He falls forward. But if you keep pulling, I think that's just one of the coolest features ever.
Alright, well, sorry I had to clip some of the assembly of the rest of the sets. It's just, there's a lot of pieces and a lot of time. This is probably going to be a long enough video as it is, but I will say, for the Lego Orient Expedition, that I kind of enjoyed this. It was very simple in a lot of ways, and I think it needed a little more meat to it, but I'm kind of sad to see that they haven't done anything with it since. I guess this was done in 2002, and there's not been much of anything done with it after that. But I would rate it about a 5.7 out of a 6. And, you know, as to things we could do with the idea further, starting with, first instinct is to do something with robots, where instead of acquiring, you know, handguns or cameras or all the little tools that the Lego figures are doing, you build a progressively more advanced robot with pieces you clip onto it, and it's acquired technology from maybe rating competition computer science labs or weapons development platforms or something like that. Taking the idea a little bit further than that, the idea occurred to me that instead of having characters, I'd love to do a space game in which you travel from asteroids and planets to other locations, and at the planets there are different locations on the planet that have features to access, but out in the space area around the planet are resources that you can accumulate towards buying upgrades for your ship, and then you can modify your ship, that kind of thing. And I like the idea of the buildable, upgradable ship base and the travel aspect of that. This one's a little like a lot of those video games where you have the go-kart race where you can pick up items and blow up other people's carts. I can see this being a way to do that, where you can clip on something you pick up as you race around the race game chart, and as you clip these things on, they have a limited number of uses, and as you use them you have to drop them off and get more of them, and so on and so forth. I think you could do a tabletop version of that kind of stuff. I think this would be good for dungeon crawls. Just a simple hack and slash game in which there are items you can collect, you move through the territory, and then there are traps in certain areas, and you can customize the layout of dungeons. I think if you built a game that was basically that, on that format, that's pretty close to what this is, but with a little more of that pen and paper structure behind some of it. In the dungeon crawl, it can be cooperative, so that you're not trying to compete for who gets the most loot, but who clears the map and there's a villain to defeat cooperatively. Because I think some of this feature of the gameplay here could be applied to a cooperative play rather than competitive play. I'm thinking of a capture the flag miniatures sort of game with buildable defensive positions with booby traps and stuff. That would be a fun game to do. I think it would be, I don't know that I would do it necessarily with Legos, but I mean, they're very versatile as a means of setting up traps and trip wires and that kind of thing. And this last one is a little weird. It's a game of villainy, where your goal is to collect hostages, augmentations for superpowers. So basically a supervillain who, collects power armor and formulas for creating their own superpowers, and pesky reporters who make perfect hostages, and you do all of these things to try to be the best supervillain. And part of it is you're competing with other people who are trying to be supervillains. Alrighty, so those are the ideas I got from this. Hopefully there's some inspiration in there, and I'll see you for the next episode.